And active companies, especially with high-grade results, those are the ones that are going to be on the radar screen, and I think that's for Alianza. That's where we're at. We've got high-grade silver on 2 different projects, 2 drill programs on those silver projects coming up in 2022. I think for the investor, it's an excellent time to get involved with companies like ours.
Back here at the StockPulse Silver Symposium, I've got with me Jason Weber. He's the CEO of Alianza Minerals, ANZ on the venture, TARSF on the OTC markets in the state. Jason, appreciate the time here, and you're chasing a little silver yourself here at the Haldane project, so why don't you acquaint investors with Alianza here, not familiar?
Yeah, our flagship project, Haldane, is in the historic Keno Hill district in Yukon Territory. Of course, that district's been producing silver for over 100 years, over 220 million ounces of silver produced at an average grade of about 1,150 grams per ton silver. So it's a high-grade district, one of the highest grades in the world. So we're really excited to have a very large land position, sort of at the, I call it the forgotten western edge of the district, and that's largely just because back in the day, it was a long way to haul ore from what, the backside of the mountain where we're working at Haldane over to where they were processing their ores at Elsa and Keno. So the benefit is for us is that we have a project with 100 years of exploration history, but very little exploration on it. There's a couple adits, a couple areas with adits, Johnson and Middlecoff, that have between them 4 levels of development with some really high-grade mineralization in there. 2 tons of about 3,100 grams per ton silver, another 2,500 or 25 tons of about, I think it was in around the 3,000 grams per ton silver pulled from those, but then just left. So a little bit of work in the 60s and really not much else until we came along in 2018 and started evaluating the project. And we've been really happy with the way that's gone. We've made new silver vein discoveries on surface, followed that up with drilling, so brand new targets, but then also building on some of the targets that had previously been found. We've got, I think we've got 12 kilometers of vein strike to explore, and we feel the potential to at least double that. So highlighted by some drilling that we did in 2020, very high grade intersection over wide widths. We had an 8.7 meter true width intersection that averaged 311 grams per ton silver. Within that, some very high grade, shorter intervals. And then we followed that up in this year with some high grade as well, 3.14 meters of 1,300 grams per ton silver, for example. So that's our West Fault target. We feel this could build into another Keno style vein deposit. We're in the right district, so really happy to be exploring there.
Yeah, Mark, a little soft, nothing you can do about that. Walk us through current day activities.
Yeah, you mentioned the soft market. We have put out all these excellent results on this project in a soft market, and so I judge our progress based on how our peers view our results, and I have got excellent feedback from the other players in the silver industry, but also other geologists who are just following what we're doing. So the stock price, while it's been soft based on the silver market, we're really encouraged. Everybody else is understanding and realizing what we're accomplishing at Haldane. So that gives us a great feeling going forward. We're doing the right thing. So right now we're taking this year's data, processing that, putting it into a 3D model to help us target next year's drilling. That will be early as we can get in the new year, in the spring. Probably going to be sort of end of April, May, by the time snow's gone and we can get in. So we're setting up for that, looking at going back to the West Fault, but as well as some of the other targets with a fairly large program. We're going to target those 3 areas that we've been working at prior. But also in the background, we have another silver project called TIM that we're working with Coeur. And that's about 18 kilometers north of their Silvertip mine, just right about the Yukon-BC border. Their results from that program will be coming out this fall. It was trenching, mapping, soil program to define drill targets for 2022. So that set of results will be coming out here in the next few months, I'd imagine, all setting up for drilling next year as well, drilling and trenching at that project. So 2 drill projects sort of getting built through the winter months here as we get ready to go back up to the Yukon. And then we got a slew of other projects in the southern U.S., especially Colorado area. We're active down there right now, exploring, looking for copper, the Copper Alliance we have, and we're active on one of our Nevada, smaller Nevada gold projects as well, doing that. So results of those programs will be coming out, and of course we're always looking for partners for all of our projects other than Haldane, so we'll have that work going on in the background. Hopefully can consummate some deals on some of those projects to get them moving forward.
Yeah, you just laid out a whole bunch of reasons to keep your eye on Alianza, but give us a little takeaway here of what investors want to be looking for.
Well, I think, most of us in this business, especially in the precious metals side, would have expected a stronger precious metals market by now. So I think a lot of the companies that you see at this show here are the ones that are going to move when that market comes back. And active companies, especially with high-grade results, those are the ones that are going to be on the radar screen, and I think that's for Alianza. That's where we're at. We've got high-grade silver on 2 different projects, 2 drill programs on those silver projects coming up in 2022. I think for the investor, it's an excellent time to get involved with companies like ours.
Yeah, market's soft, things are on sale. So yeah. That's Jason Weber, he's the CEO, Alianza Minerals, ANZ in the venture, TARSF and the OTC in the States. Jason, appreciate the time. Thanks for coming to Coeur d'Alene, and look forward to tracking your progress.
My pleasure to be here, Rob. Thanks.